Let me tell you something. We don't do this enough in this country anymore. Having an open conversation. Unfiltered. No social media algorithms in the air between us. No TV screens distorting what we say. We're having a real conversation about the future of this country. And I want to say something at the outset. I know there was some news that transpired in the last hour at the last event as I was coming over here. I'm running in this race to be your next president, but I am running to swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States and to keep it. And I think that no matter what my path is to electoral success, what matters more is that we stand for the founding principles of this country, that we, the people, are the ones who decide who leads our country. Not people in the back of palace halls, not unelected judges in Colorado. So what happened right now to Donald Trump being disqualified supposedly from the Colorado ballot based on a 4-3 Democratic cabal of judges in Colorado, I'm just going to say this off the bat. I don't care whose interest it is or not, it is wrong. It is incorrect. And I've actually made a statement. Thank you. That's the right thing for this country. I'm running to be the next president, but that's not how I want to win. We don't want to eliminate our competition from running. That's a bastardization of the Constitution. And I think we should not stand for it in the United States. And so, actually on the way on the bus ride over here, I said that I would, from Colorado's GOP primary, withdraw from that name and require every other Republican in this race to do the same thing, at least until every candidate actually gets to run. That's true democracy in this country, and that's how we need leadership that actually stands with a spine in the United States of America. Just want to state that at the outset. Thank you. So we are in the middle of a war in this country. Let's not mince words about that. It is not a war between black and white, as the media would have you believe. It's not even a war between Democrat and Republican, not really. It is deeper than that. It is a war between those of us who love the United States of America and our founding ideals. Those of us who believe in the words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal. Those of us who believe that you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character and your contributions. That is one side of this war. And on the other side, we have this fringe minority who believes that your identity is based on your race, your gender, your sexuality. Who believes that if you're black, you're disadvantaged, that if you're white, you're privileged. Who believe that censorship is the right way rather than free speech. That maybe we can use our military to protect somebody else's border, but if we use it to protect our own border, that is xenophobic or bigoted. And by the way, if you disagree with any of those ideas, that automatically means you're a racist or a homophobe or a transphobe or a climate denier at a point in our history where there's no greater damnation than to be called one of these things. That is the other side of this war. And I call it a war because there's no middle ground here. Either you believe in merit or you believe in group quotas. You cannot have both. Either you believe in free speech or you believe in censorship. You cannot have both. Either you believe in American exceptionalism or you believe in apologizing for who we are. You cannot have both. I think now more than ever we need a commander-in-chief who will lead us to victory in this war. A commander-in-chief who understands we're not working with a lot of time here. If my son Karthik, who's here, if he is in high school before we get this right, I don't think we have a country left. I think we need to understand that urgency. I think we need a commander-in-chief who can't be captured, who can't be bought and paid for by the special interests that got us to where we are today.
Our goal is to work as hard as we can to manifest the greatest good. Would you join us as we create that pathway forward?